Hello guys, Dread88 back with yet another episode of Let's Play OpenTTD. Now, if I recall, this is probably episode 14 or so, not quite sure. But we've been playing this quite a while. This is just sort of the first. I'll probably do more of this game. But this is just sort of the first series that I did. And we're just experimenting around with what I actually somewhat know about this game, which is primarily railroads. Now, the other thing I was going to attempt to do potentially was figure out some of the different ways that we can run our railroad. For instance, like some of the different interchanges. So like I know there's different ones you can do. You can do massive ones that can handle like 20, or I think it's like 8 or 9 trains at a time. I think they make them even bigger too. But essentially I was going to try and figure some of those out before we did the next series. But I don't know how that's going to go. And yeah, we're just sort of building everything right now. Nothing particularly. Reness. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to throw an airport in here. What we could do is we could actually link it up to this guy. Although they're probably not going to be happy that I just did that. But you know, oh no, they're going to let me do that. Okay. We'll start running some aircraft then. I think it's whichever one can handle 300. Pretty sure it's that guy. Buy this one, run it here, and then run it, oh, I don't know, here, and then go. Now let's see if they're unhappy with me. No, I could probably plow half their city right now and they'd be still okay with me. Alright, so now we got him going, and off we go. So now that's just another airplane. The other thing I've figured out too that you can do, you can actually go into color scheme and actually do it by the, you can do it by unit essentially, so we can make airplanes blue if we felt like it. Now if we look, we should see blue airplanes. We have blue airplanes, woohoo. And that would be to confuse people, would be my assumption, because now I have blue airplanes running at a red airport and it's like, what? That's my thought on that. But they have tons of mail. The other thing to do here is it might not be a bad idea to just run a couple different buses to this station, or like put a station here to keep dropping passengers off. Considering we have such a large growing city, about 7,000 here. Yeah, that's extremely weird seeing those blue airplanes. But I think I figured that out between the last episode and this one. So, joins more than one additional station. How about that? Well, then don't do that. Maybe we should do it over here then. And just throw a couple of bus stops right there. That seems logical. Just like it would seem logical if they decided to somehow connect this, but you know, I can't ask everything. I'll probably run that down that way, and I want that. So get rid of that side of it, just to make things a little bit better. So now, wherever our depot is here, right there, we'll just run a bus. You can see some of the older buses are no longer here. Yeah, we'll have you run from like that guy there to here, do full load and transfer. So you'll go. What other stations do I have with tons of passengers? You have lots of passengers, we'll run one to you. Go here, go here. full load and transfer. There we go. This will hopefully bolster up our amount of people or passengers here, thus allowing us to a little bit more effectively deal with passengers. Yeah, we got a lot of passengers going in there now. So we'll let that go for now. Let the city keep building. This one, they aren't doing too bad over here considering it's a, I don't think it's even considered, no, it's not even considered a city. So they're not doing too bad. And who else was it? I remember we're screwing around with some, there we go. We're screwing around with some city over here. And okay, don't need armored trucks. How many passengers do we have? Not too many. About here. No, not too many either. You're making enough money. Alright, so it looks like that probably transports enough coal. Maybe we should get forests onto here, forestry. Like grab one of these here, run it into this station, then run from this station to here. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's do that. As you can tell, I'm just sort of running out of ideas slowly here. Do I want to make a new train station? I don't know, it doesn't seem like putting a junction either in here or in here or even in here seems like a smart idea to me. So we're going to run everything via road vehicles to the station. And yeah, we'll figure out that from there. Well, damn it. Okay, we'll throw it there. And I'm going to attempt not to swear as much in this series. So pardon my language if I do swear, because occasionally it does slip out. And I'll throw like 3 of them here, so that seems doable. And that'll run right into there. That looks pretty. Now we're going to throw an extra depot in here because I can. And you're the faster flatbed truck. Wood. Go to here. Go to here. Full load and transfer. Make 4 of you. Yeah, we'll do 4 for now. We'll see how that goes. We'll also run a train to that. So we'll do a new vehicle. 30 and a 40. 40 cost a lot more, but it seems better. We're going to equip you for wood. 45 trains already. I go to here, and then I need an endpoint. Fully load. It's going to be a little while before you get anything. So that's where I had to throw the station in, was over here. We're going to go this side. And it's going to start freaking out on us because it doesn't have that many orders. So we'll fix that here eventually. I also want electrified railroad, not just regular railroad. Because if it's not electrified, it's going to be a bad day. Yep, see, it's going to freak out now. You have too few orders. That's a little too zoomed in. And there go our trains right on by. They're going so much faster than our steam trains. I look back at some of those episodes every now and then, and I look at like the speed of the trains then compared to now, and it's like, really? Of course, it'll be the same when we go from the regular train, the electric trains here that we have now, to the, it's the monorails. think it's the monorails. Actually, I don't think it's monorails. It's the maglev. That was the word I was looking for. Because then the maglevs go like 400 versus these going about 200, so it's pretty much twice the speed. Yeah, train, I know. And once you're done, go to here. It's that simple. And yeah, it should be done. That'll add one more train to the mix of this calamity here, but okay. Not really using everyone, are they? Well, they're happy because their production just doubled. So now if we run this for a little bit, it might not be as profitable as originally thought. Go. No, it's getting there. Yeah, now you can see another farm got completely axed out here. I'm surprised that farm's still here. Occasionally, I think we have enough money now, if we felt like it, we could fund a new industry for like an iron mine somewhere. It'll spawn this stuff randomly throughout here. So it's not like we need lots of money. But see, like the end product ones, like a factory is only like 2 million versus beginning product for like a farm is going to be 17, or for a forest it's going to be 13 million or 14 million. For an oil refinery it's about 2, oil rig is 16, oil wells is 15. That's another thing, I've never really messed around with that. I know what it does, I've just never messed around with it. And they're starting to build and encroach upon this area here. Okay. They're eventually going to gobble this guy up, although I'm surprised this one hasn't grown much larger than it is. Well, it's probably because I need to add in more transport everywhere. But I don't feel like that right now, because it feels like it's expanding well enough, considering they ran over here and they're building on the other side here. They started out like, this was like a corner of their town, like the town just barely touched these docks. And it started out like here-ish, and then we expanded down with the airport, and then we expanded up, and then we expanded that way, and now it's just going everywhere. Now you can tell our airplanes are making a lot more money. That's just, I think we added like an airport and 2 planes in a year. And that shows you how much money we make very quickly. Quiet, get out of here. Okay. They're up to 3,000, or almost 4. So they're getting there. I'm surprised they haven't built across this train track again. They occasionally do that, and then I have to come back through here and put bridges in like right here, just to make sure they don't completely destroy everything. That costs me money, but they'll build over there. At least the mines are all doing okay. That's the other thing we want to keep an eye on too now. We're at the point in the game where industries we've been using for a while are going to start shutting down. I'm surprised none of these guys. And it'll show you like when it says imminent closure, that's when you need to start worrying about improving a city. I love how we started out that little company right here. All we had was this little mine, and now you look at all of what we have. Pretty cool. So over time, I think it looks pretty cool. These guys are not really going anywhere with anything, are they? Making some grain at least. How about you? You're slowly dwindling on livestock. I love how they put an oil refinery right in the middle of a farm. Seems like a great idea. Then they got another one just sitting right here. They got all these oil wells right through here. If we felt like it, we could probably run a channel through here under the train tracks and then connect these guys up with these guys and then run all the oil into here, so we're actually making more money with ships than we are now. So let's do that, because I don't know what else to do. Can't think of what else to do. So if we go to dock, there's not really any area to put it specifically, which does not help us, but we could probably have just put it over here initially. Good going. Oh well. Whatever, that works. Yeah, we should probably get rid of all this stuff now then. It cost me, I still got money. I'm not too worried about money right now. If you can't tell. And what we can do is we'll start to build waterway through here. Yeah, get out of here. Right. Okay. Now what we can do is build a waterway across like that, and that helps us a lot. Okay, so we're gonna have to bring that and that up, which will bring us to here. I don't want a dock, I want this. So we'll bring it down, and how do we want to do this? Probably want to bring it down here. So then we have waterway right there. We connect it. Now we have these two bodies of water connected. This is an aqueduct, so essentially you can run bridges of water over currently existing stuff, which is cool. So now we're going to run some boats. And you see the little plane thing there? You can transport passengers via, what is that? Helicopters? Or throw a buoy. Right here. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That was the wrong button. On right there. Okay, right there. Okay. So now, hopefully, we won't lose all these guys. Go to here. Go to here. Full load. 6 ships. Go to here. Go to here. Full load. Those aren't going to be the ones that make us a lot of money. It's going to be more of these guys over here. So you're going to go to here. Go to here. Go to here. And then back. That's how you operate buoys. And you're going to do full load. You're going to go, I don't want that one. I want you to go here, to here, then here. And then this is just, this. I guess this is how to use buoys and stuff. You don't need that one. Just make sure you don't repeat any orders, because then stuff breaks. And you don't like it when stuff breaks, because it makes your life very unfun. And we didn't lose any money. We have still made money this year, considering we spent over $1 million. About 400,000 of which was probably all in me screwing up stuff. Wonder if, out of curiosity, because we have this weird thing going here, what would happen if I went like this again? Probably could run another one. Does it connect these guys at all? No, okay. So that cost us tons of money. And destroying it probably cost, no it doesn't, okay. So we don't gotta worry about that. And we can get rid of that too. So now we should have ships that are able to come across. Now we shall watch him. He goes up and up across the bridge, back down, and all the way down, just like we want him to. Now if we wanted to get really fancy, we could run something out directly to here, to like this area, like run a land bridge out there, and probably use trucks to transport it, but that's pointless. And how much money have ships made us this year? You're picking up. Ships are mainly meant for oil transportation. That's the main thing I use ships for. We'll see how much this guy makes for us. 34,000, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Probably got, yeah, you got a lot of oil weight in there. So we're going to clone you and get you going. And we still ran out of surplus last year of almost 2 million. So we blew about $1 million. What is our value? So our value, approximate number is 37,069 or 67,000, 62,981. Changes a lot. It'll go down and up depending upon your transport. Yeah. I understand all the buses run at a deficit. We're going to clone this other ship too. Just so we have enough. Alright guys, well that'll be the end of the episode here. As always, leave comments as to how you think I can improve the games. Also, if you do have any ideas for like games I can play, please leave those below too. Like the series if you like it, or like the video too. And then please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.